Did you guys hear about that 97-year-old diner that still makes their Coke the old-fashioned way? Isn't that illegal? No, they don't mean old-fashioned way like with cocaine still in the leaves. Although now that I hear you saying that, I can see how you interpreted it that way. It's just like a guy putting syrup in a glass and then stirring it. I suddenly want an iced tea with lemon. You know what's funny to me is Americans, if you ask for an iced tea, they'll give you a non-sweet iced tea. And it's like, of all the things you guys have that is unsweetened, you know, it's like the one thing that you guys don't put high fructose corn syrup in. Like in Canada, if you ask for iced tea, it's just sweet tea. They only give you unsweetened in the north? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. So it's like, if you go to Texas and you get an iced tea, you're chilling. I got a short the other day recommending me something about a guy with like Chinese tea. And he was basically saying that like bad Chinese tea is better than regular tea like anywhere else. And he was basically just like glazing Chinese tea the whole time, but it was kind of interesting. Like now I want to try, where do I get Chinese tea though is the problem. During sixth form, during sixth form, are British people going into like a chrysalis and undergoing metamorphosis? Sixth form is 16 to 18. So I regret to inform you somebody made that up and they've been playing a trick on you so that you sound silly to your international peers. I'm sorry. I can't believe they would do this to you. It's a long-running bit too. They don't even get to see it come to fruition. It's an insane amount of dedication. Do Canadians even bother making snowmen, or are they sick of that shit? The thought of Canadians going outside and being like, nah, fuck this, man. Yeah, I made snowmen as a kid. And then you would destroy the snowman and it would be fun. One time I was working like a student run bar with a friend of mine. He took the bottle opener out of the like adult's hands and he's like, this knife is so stupid, it's not even sharp. And then he ran it across his palm. Spoiler alert, the knife was actually sharp, so gave himself a little cut. This is the same guy I hung out with in university and he asked me to light the barbecue for him, but he unwittingly set up an accident kill on me by turning all of the propane on and then turning all the burners on and leaving it there and telling me to go light it with the top closed. And I was like, are you trying to murder me, bro? Like, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, yeah, I didn't think about it like that. What do you guys think is like the scariest natural disaster to like be involved in? Like, I feel like tsunami's gotta be up there, right? Like, I used to worry about natural disasters so much when I was a kid, too. I remember, like, just thinking about them so much. Solar flares also, like, yeah. Dude, it's fucked now, too, because you can see, like, incredibly clear footage of, like, tsunamis and shit. Like, back in the day, you were watching, like, a 120p cell phone video, and now it's, like, 4K. Fucking ginormous wave. The scariest natural disaster is me when I'm angry. Awoo. Why is it named after a dog? Labrador? Can I blow your mind for a second? The dogs are named on the place. Wait, that actually might just be totally made up, but I think that's why. Like, I learned from a Northern Line vid the other day that Eggs Benedict was just a guy with the last name Benedict who, like, ordered 4 things, and then they were like, holy shit, he's done it. I like school and all. Like, I'm just like I'm rinsed out of that system. I was decent at school because I was a good writer. Being able to write essays easily. I'm glad I naturally liked like writing and had a really great English teacher in high school that made me like passionate about it. And I just like remember being like, yeah, if you don't have that, 80% of my classes are going to be so much harder. How do you think I'm supposed to present myself to people? You know, like I go on a first date and they're like, what do you do for work? And I'm like, government contracts, can't really talk about it. You know, do you think I just avoid it for like the first 3 dates and then drop the bombshell on them? Ask her if she has Amazon Prime first. Wait, actually, if I go on 1 date a day, that's 30 primes a month. Wait a minute, we might have something going here. What are the apps? You can't get recurring primes. No, but I'll draw them in with my alluring charm and humor. Where's that charm and humor though? Hey, have you ever thought about the fact that words hurt? Yeah, and I live in a place that's not particularly icy. It's mostly snowy. But when I was in Kingston, man, out in Ontario, you would get freezing rain and it would actually just be all ice all the time. Fuck that. They would cancel school, university classes because the ice would be so bad. I hate Kingston. That place stinks. Okay, come on. You can't just say you hate a city. I hate Calgary. That's fucked up, Pico. You know what? I think Vienna smells like little canned weenies. That's right. Everybody there wears Hosen all the time. I've heard you're recently single. Are your DMs open? Shut the fuck up. Not for you, Chad. Listen, guys, the Fuck a Fan contest has been indefinitely delayed. So many first-time chatters with a capital D colon. Don't say there goes all his chances, okay? I'm marketable. It's like that time I got called for jury duty, and I never even got picked, but like if I did get picked, I probably would have been like, yeah, so I'm a full-time content creator. I do streaming as a full-time job, and I'm just really not sure I could be gone for like a week or something like that. And they'd be like, oh, this man's clearly insane. We're going to be starting off at the kitchen entrance, skipping the cutscene almost immediately and heading to the back room where I've stashed a pistol and a couple cans of expired spaghetti. I'm so engaged now. Guys, I don't sound like the number 10 foot lettuce guy. I don't sound like Joe Rogan. I don't sound like number 15 Burger King foot lettuce. I don't. It's just my voice, man. You look like that one guy from January 6th. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't. If I was there, I would have worn a mask and a hat anyways. We discussed this the other day, but I think it is a funny conversation topic. Do you guys think elbows are the least sexual part of the human body? Like in general? Wrists? I don't know. Wrists are pretty close to hands. But you're right. Wrists are pretty boring. Toenails. Nah, toenails are a part of feet. Wisdom teeth? Man, this is just making me think of the guy who has a fetish for wisdom teeth. It's a funny discussion though, you know what I mean? Like it's a bit of a thinker. Ear for sure. Shoulder? Ooh, wait, shoulder is strong. Because armpit, there's like, you know what I mean? Like an armpit is kind of like a crevice. Same with like the back of your knee. Shoulders can be attractive. Okay, I'm realizing that shoulders are not it, but what about ears? I can't believe my brain is taking me down this route, but I feel like you would get an ear infection if someone busted a knot in your ear. Moments where I hope someone I'm related to isn't watching the stream. You don't need to put your pee-pee in it to make an organ sexual. Okay, fair. You know, you guys are coming up with some different angles. There's a subreddit for collarbones. Yeah, but like collarbones are like part of like I kind of get it. I love collarbones. Me when I'm a tree at a ski hill. All right, sorry guys, I've been drinking this wine for a while. But listen, you know, whatever you're into is whatever you're into. I'm not like trash talking anyone. I'm just saying feet people catch a lot of heat when they're just like kind of funny. I think people who are into feet, I think it's just like funny. Like if I dated a girl who was into feet, I'd be like, whatever, man. But it wouldn't, I don't think it would do anything for me. I'm pretty sure. I actually don't want anyone touching my feet. I'm actually positive because I'm way too ticklish. Like when I've gotten pedicures in the past, female feet are way nicer looking in general than male feet though. In general, in all caps. Guys, I found him. Remember how I was pretending to be sympathetic to the feet guys? I got him.